If you don't detox the way you were showing up in the world on the things that are no longer there for you, you're going to make a decision for what's next from a place of survival mode versus desired outcomes. It's Kareen here, and what you're about to witness is one entrepreneur's journey on how they navigate a challenge or need support in an area of their business with me. Results may vary if you try this on your own. The purpose of sharing this with you is to help you know that help is always available and you don't have to do it alone.
I've been trying to wrap up, finishing out my business
Yes.
whole bit. And so in the middle of all of that, I had not planned on updating resume, looking for a new job, or doing any of that till I'm like
out.
Get everything done, blah, blah, blah. Well, at the end of November, I got a job offer.
Okay.
That somebody wanted me to apply for this job. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So get through all of that. Basically, the last 6 weeks of a whirlwind trying to close my business and interview for positions and use skills that I hadn't had to use for a long time, getting through a whole bit. In round 4 of interviews, just so you know, round 4, for goodness sakes, like what happened to this process?
Yes.
A hiring freeze happened in their corporation. Just got a letter today. Sorry, we can't accept you, blah, 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 even though I'd been waiting on my actual package for
an offer.
Yeah. And I knew they had a hiring freeze. They thought they were going to get it through. So it basically kind of derailed my whole timeline of almost like finishing my business the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
So today I'm like, it's okay. I wasn't ready to do this anyway. It probably is meant to be. Maybe this is the way it's all supposed to work out. So it's just sort of funny because I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up, so to speak. I'm like, I have no idea. And so it was so timely today. Thank you. I have literally like 2 notes.
A little clearer on what to go after and how to position yourself. I love that.
Yes. And like, maybe I don't want a job. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. So
anyway,
a very clear thing I do want to tell you, Andrea, as you, and this is for anybody who goes through a major transition of a form of identity that you've had for a long time of how you served others, right? Which was through your business, through your many years of that, very successful at it, decided to close it, to focus on family. You got to remember what the primary goal of that was.
Yeah.
And so it's very easy because you're so resourceful and you're so able. Of course, people are going to come tap your shoulder to come work for them, work with them, etc. That's going to be available to you. I would say staying clear on that goal. And I love that today's session, just talking about your vision for it all, of like ending that term of your life, like that part of your life in the business so clearly. You need a detoxification process after. And what I mean by detox, and this happens whenever I did do career transition coaching, I was doing that for a very long time before I got into entrepreneurial coaching, is that if you don't detox the way you were showing up in the world on the things that are no longer there for you, if you don't like release it, let it go, have gratitude for it, take with you what you want from a skill set standpoint, leave behind the pains that you never want to see again, you're going to make a decision for what's next from a place of almost like survival mode versus desired outcomes. So take the time. You have the ability to take the time. And so I do think ending the business gracefully in the way you anticipated. And it's so great to be wanted. Like, I love that someone tapped you on the shoulder and said, hey, come work with us. Like, we would love to have you. But yeah, that it didn't happen definitely for a reason, because I think you do need to have this transition happen in a very healthy way for yourself to be ready and say yes to the right next thing.
I know. In the meantime, I've had 3 more job offers and I'm like, I'm really not sure I want a job right now.
Yeah.
These people are missing the point.
Yeah, exactly. But you have to remind them, but also remind yourself, Yeah. And I like that it was a bit of a distraction from what you're actually going through, and that also could be why you want to lean into it, is like, because you don't know quite yet what you want to do next.
Yeah.
And that can also be very overwhelming. which is why focusing on your vision for what the ideal ultimate outcome is, that flexibility to be with your kids when you need to be with your kids, the ability to still up and go and invest in what you want to invest in. Like you want to make sure it's from a proactive space, not a reactionary space. Just want to remind you that breakthroughs and strategies are here for you. You don't have to be isolated on your business building journey. If you'd like to have a chance to connect with me and let me be all up in your business, go to heykareen.com/connect and a team member will share how you can obtain the best support at this time. You always can have me in your pocket by leveraging my AI. Go to heykareen.app, download it, and start chatting away. And of course, I am always here, willing and ready to be the support you need. All you have to do is ask.